9:27. We're making decent time. We only have one game after this, so that's pretty good. I'm just glad everything's, like, running well now. I hope the bitrate isn't, like, really bad. I still have no idea what happened. Mentally broken this week, but I hide it, not at all. That's fair. I mean, I've been just, like, dissociating, honestly. Like, non-stop. Alright. It's time for baseball. Leading off with a Shy Guy out to center field. Toad with a nice catch. Badlands chugs up to bat. Blooper with a curveball. Catches, I'm looking. Another curveball goes inside, but Yoshi there to clean it up. 2 quick outs. Some very good defense here from the Peach Monarchs. 1 brief stutter in the first game. Okay. Well, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, it seems like... I could see, like, I don't know, a couple hundred frames maybe have dropped since everything happened, but I don't know. Hopefully we're good. Waluigi with a base hit. Wario trying to follow it up, but Mr. Blobby, the all-star second baseman, there to clean up the inning. So Peach Monarchs gonna come up to bat, looking to keep their winning streak alive. As one of the only undefeated teams, along with both Bowser teams. So I just want to say, both Bowser teams undefeated so far, and both Kong teams defeated so far. I don't know how to feel about that. It's 1 out. Mr. Blobby up to bat here. And that is a ground ball to center. Peep gonna be there to stop it from going any further after Blue Noki is unable to make the play at short. Here we have Yoshi up to bat. Blue Noki will make the catch there and turns it into a double play. All of a sudden, inning over. Scoreless for the Monarchs. Honestly, really, that's been me, like, so ever since just before the car stuff happening, I feel like I've just kind of been, like, yeah, just kind of not really alive. Not, like, in a bad way, but just kind of, like, nothing's real. Nothing's real, you know? Anyways, is that too dark for Mario Super Sluggers? I don't know. 1 out, Yellow Kamek with a base hit to center. Been scheduled next week to be stoppable force versus movable objects. Yeah, that's about how it's gonna go. I can't wait for me and Rilter to face off. I hope that's next week. Alright, Blue Noki, a base hit, 2 men on. Oh man, Blue Pianta up at bat. Only 1 out for Blue Pianta here. Swing at the first pitch, a hit into center. Bananas aren't going to do anything. Yellow Kamek thinks about going home, does not. That will load the bases with 1 out for Green Noki. Yeah, every team will face each other at least once. And then, well, I guess at least twice. That's just how we're doing it. Green Noki lines out to center, and Yellow Kamek gonna beat out the throw. So tagging up from center, knowing that they will 100% win the duel. And a sacrifice fly to center field does get the run in. So a lead for the Spitballs. 2 men still on base. Shy Guy up at bat. And Mr. Blobby there. Yet again, another line drive to end the inning. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta check what the schedule is next week. Because, yeah, seeing the Bowsers against each other would be good. And then seeing the Kongs would be good as well. Waluigi with the star pitch that Yellow Pianta just kind of zones out on. Swings at the second pitch. And the 0-2, the off-speed, Yellow Pianta with a high fly ball to right. Waluigi not going to be able to get there. But the at-bat's still alive. Another off-speed pitch, going Waluigi's way again, or Wario's way again. He will catch it that time. First out of the inning, Peach up at bat. Takes a curveball. And a ground out to second base for 2 outs. Your outfield changes. They're good. There's some very good changes. Blue takes strike 1. That's the thing. I gotta really figure out a new strategy. Blooper with a nice hit. Goes all the way back to the wall. Gets on first. Toad up at bat. So with 2 outs here in the weakest part of the lineup, we'll see what can happen. Toad gonna get a base hit themselves. So getting through it. Man on first and second, 2 outs for Green Koopa. And they look ready to go. It might be dinger time. Alright, well, a star pitch is going to come first. Will they swing at it? They will. They will miss. And another star pitch. He might just get his way through the end of this inning by throwing a lot of star pitches. Badlands chugs. Catches the line drive. It would have went foul otherwise. And that is why it is so risky to swing at those star pitches. Badlands chugs now up to bat after making that incredible catch. Mr. Blobby not going to get there in time, so Badlands makes it to first, will stay there, even though he might have had enough time to make it to second base. Waluigi definitely going to try to get him there. Takes a big swing. Badlands going to hold. Looks like Toadsworth will catch it. Badlands stuck at first base for the time being. Another big hitter. Got Wario up at bat. Charges up. Gonna be a fly ball to Toad. Badlands still has to hold up on first base. So 2 outs now. Peep this out. Gonna see what they can do. Ball 1. Yoshi's tongue grab having a larger range. Oh yeah, no, I totally get that. Yeah, Yoshi has to play. Well, every Yoshi except for this one has to play shortstop, it would appear. As Peep this out gets himself a base hit. So his inning's still alive, and there you go. You just gotta say his name, and Yoshi will make a play. Gets out of that jam. Could have gotten real scary. Monarchs coming around to the top of the lineup here. So number 9, Albert Einstein. That will land just foul deep in right field. Would have been a nice base hit. So the 0-1. Star pitch from Waluigi. And Shy Guy there to make the catch. Waluigi tired. After giving up few hits, no runs. And Blue Noki not going to be able to make that play. Will that bring Waluigi out? Not just yet. They're going to stay in to face Mr. Blobby. See if they can get a double play here. And Shy Guy looking to make that happen. He does. Waluigi gets through the 3rd inning, giving up no runs. On 3 innings pitched so far. And then an interesting part of the Spitballs lineup coming here. It's the Noki sandwich. So Blue Noki, followed by Blue Pianta, and then Green Noki. And Yoshi, I'm sorry I said anything. I didn't mean any disrespect by it. I'm just saying. You let a couple of balls go by without making an effort. Now he's making every play. And there's Mr. Blobby making an infield catch. So Blue Noki and Blue Pianta go hitless. Now Green Noki up to bat. Takes ball 1. Charges for that next pitch. We'll get a hit into center. As he threads the needle. It's a Shy Guy up. 1 on, 2 outs. Launches strike 1. Takes ball 1 there. Count 1-1. They will swing at that. That is good, but not good enough. Peach there to make the catch. No chance of that one landing when Peach is just scouring the area in left field. Ready for any hit out there. Now this is a good part of the Peach Monarchs lineup. Yoshi gonna lead off against a tired Waluigi. Gonna use the star pitches because he's got him, and Badlands there for the payoff. Let's see who they bring in. So they bring in Wario. And Yellow Pianta gonna watch strike 1 across the plate. Fastball down the middle. Gonna be a hit from Yellow Pianta. Let's go back to the wall, but he's gonna be held at first base. Not a fast enough base runner to make it any further. And here is Peach. Wario with a star pitch. And Peach just gonna let it go by. Why not? The off speed looks like a ground out to short, and it'll be a double play, ending the inning. So the Monarchs cannot get it done in yet another inning, scoreless through 4. Only down by 1. Spitballs gonna try to increase that lead here. Blooper doing well out on the mound. No signs of fatigue yet. Star pitch. Badlands will swing, but Mr. Blobby. The Iron Curtain. Beautiful catch. Waluigi up to bat now. And a hit to center. The POW block not going to land in time. Gets in the way of Toad's throwing path. But that is a base hit nevertheless for Waluigi. Wario going to swing and miss at strike 1. Blooper just continuing to throw fastballs. Yoshi with a nice catch. Not going to throw it back to first. Just going to taunt Waluigi there. A very nice play. And here's Peep This Out. Up at bat again. And a nice swing all the way back at the wall. It's gonna hit the wall. The ghost item holds up Toad for a second, then secures Waluigi, getting to third base. And there, finally, some signs of exhaustion from Blooper. Still 2 outs, so they're going to keep him in, see if he can finish out the inning. Yellow Kamek. A fly ball to center. Waluigi's going to score off of it. That is a 2-0 lead for the Spitballs. And Koopa's mad. Koopa does not like that. There will be a pitching change here. And they will put in Yoshi to go up against Blue Noki. Off-speed pitch, and Albert Einstein catches the line drive. Very impressive. 1 pitch, 1 out. A good cleanup. So we will see if the Spitballs can continue to hold the Monarchs scoreless here. Blooper gonna open us up here. Wario gonna use a star pitch that Blooper will not bother swinging at. Blooper will swing at that one. At that 1-1. Yep. Single for Blooper. Error items are what baseball is missing for me. You should watch the Savannah Bananas. They do like actual games. They do trick shots. It's very cool. Another single for Toad, so that's 2 on with no outs. And who do we have up at bat? We have Koopa. We saw them angry before. We'll see if they can use that anger to hit a 3-run home run, maybe? Maybe a little prediction? Alright, well, a star pitch from Wario. We'll see if that messes anything up. That will be a hit, at least, for Koopa. And that's going to load the bases with no outs. Koopa not afraid to swing at a star pitch here. So Albert Einstein, up at bat, threads the needle through the middle. Blooper going to score. So no outs, bases still loaded. A nice RBI for Einstein. Blurns ball? Blurns ball. Blurns ball. What is that? I don't know what that is. And here we have Toadsworth. With the bases loaded. We've seen what they could do before. Blue Noki with an error. Peeped us out just waiting for the ball to come to him. That is 2 runs off of an error from Blue Noki. Look at that. And that's what an error can cost you in this game. Potentially, a double play turned into a 2-run single. So Mr. Blobby will ground out to second. That's a double play, but a run does still score. Einstein does make it home. So back to where we started here. Yoshi up at bat. Strike 1. Futurama baseball. I should watch Futurama. And Blue Noki catches the ball. Something they can't even mess up here. Wario upset with himself, but you know what? Well, actually, alright. A little bit his fault. A little bit his fault. But that's okay. Can't only blame Wario there. We can blame him a little bit. Blue Pianta. Gonna get a single here. Error item does hit. Just securing the base, especially with that low speed of his. See if Green Noki can do anything here. They go for the pickoff against Blue Pianta, but Blue Pianta ready for it. And Green Noki grounds out to second, but Blooper does not catch the ball. No communication from the infield. You hate to see that. An easy double play turns into an error. I believe, unfortunately, that'll be an error on Mr. Blobby. As Blooper doesn't even catch it. They go for it again. It is successful this time. Blue Pianta did make it to third. We'll see if Badlands can capitalize on that. And Badlands with the hit into left center. Makes it all the way back to the wall, and Blue Pianta does score. So, yet again, an error leading to a run scored in this game. Is there a baseball roguelike out there yet? Is that a thing? Waluigi takes strike 1, so still 2 outs here. Badlands on first. It's going to be a base hit. The ghost item going to secure a double for Waluigi, bringing Badlands to third. I believe Wario up to bat, so this inning is not over. Very scary territory for the Monarchs. Yoshi gonna use a star pitch. Wario with a star hit. And that's gonna be a 2-run single for Wario. Counters the star pitch with the star hit. Beautifully done. And of course, that just turns the ball into a bomb. So nobody can catch it. Koopa, still not happy. Could make it. So here's the thing, right? Like, I really wanted to make... Oh, that green shell would have been crazy. Nice hit by Peep, though. I really wanted to make a deck builder. But I couldn't find anyone to, like, actually help make the game. There we go, the inning finally over. But what a comeback for the Spitballs. I mean, that was incredible. I couldn't find anyone to, like, help make the game. So I just kind of gave up on it. I still have ideas every now and then. But, I mean, roguelikes are just coming out like fucking crazy right now. And a lot of them are deck builders. So I'm like, ugh. My chance. Well, I still just don't know anybody who could help me make a game. Yellow Pianta with a nice hit. Yeah, the bomb and the POW block. That's just such a fucked up combo. But hey, works out for the Spitballs. Peach with a nice base hit. Roguelike factory game? That'd be interesting. I really wish I knew how to make a game. Blooper. Yellow Kamek there to make the catch, but nice contact by Blooper. An underrated part of this Monarchs team that has gone undefeated so far. They're down by 1. Toad with a high fly ball to left. The chemistry, they do just barely get there in time. Oh, another robbed home run. That's a 3 or 4 on the day? I think that might be 4 robbed home runs on the day. As Peep and Yellow Kamek. Just incredible teamwork from the Spitballs there. So now Koopa up to bat. So the same 2 runners on base, just with 2 outs now. Koopa trying to buy this lead back. A star pitch from Wario. And Koopa gonna swing at it. Can it land? It does not land. That's 3 outs. So both runners left stranded on base. And here we are, going into the 7th inning. The Gnocchi sandwich coming up from the Waluigi Spitballs. Of course, in the Wario City Stadium, they do have Gnocchi's Gnocchi available. Some of their finest dining establishments in the Mushroom Kingdom Baseball League. And, sorry, a nice catch by Peach. It says 1 out, Blue Pianta up at bat. Take strike 1. Sorry, Watua. Spit on that ball. Blue Pianta hit to center field. So that's good. So that means they're staying alive in this inning here. Yoshi feeling some exhaustion out on the mound. Green Gnocchi, though, gonna ground out to Mr. Blobby for a double play. So no runs scored in the 7th for the Spitballs. They're only up by 1. So the Peach Monarchs can either score 1 to bring this to extra innings, or if they score 2, the game is over. There will be a pitching change, so Wario gets taken out from Yellow Kamek. Einstein with some big plays this game. Let's see what they can do here. They hit it over the head of Shy Guy. Waluigi there in right field to clean it up. And Toadsworth, who has been dangerous so far this season. See what they can do against these off-speed pitches from Yellow Kamek here. Swing at the second one. A slow ground ball to shortstop. And that's a double play. They only have 1 more out to work with here. Mr. Blobby, who has not had the most success at the plate. Star pitch from Yellow Kamek. And strike 1. Ball 1. High changeup. And that is a ground out to shortstop. The Peach Monarchs fall from greatness. They lose their first game of the season to the Waluigi Spitballs. Watua! Spit on that ball. I wasn't upset. It was looking good for the Monarchs there for a while. And dual MVPs. Peep this out. And Yellow Kamek. Also, when I say for a while, I guess I mean like half an inning. But even so, well fought by both teams. The Spitballs just more consistently getting hits, getting runners in scoring position. Getting some great defense. Very low scoring Monarchs team. Not really getting much done out there tonight. They do still score 4 runs, but yeah, not doing too much. And yeah, Toadsworth, the MVP for the Monarchs yet again. I think there's only 2 teams that haven't lost. Yeah, that's you and then the Bowser Jr. rookies who have the next game. They are up next.